Hey, this is WindyCityDraft.com. Here we are live at the 2010 Beer Hoptacular. It's a beer festival here at the Aragon that's devoted to small batch brewers, and you know, we got our beer tasting glass, so let's go meet some brewers and try some beer.
It's just a great time for Chicago beer. It's a great time for Chicago beer drinkers.
Once people try good beers that have flavor, that have personality, have culture, they don't want to go back.
The community is still growing with craft brews, so there's a lot of people that are just getting into craft brews and experiencing different beers.
It's great that we have all these local beers you don't get at normal beer festivals. So just describe to us how that happened. And
yeah, well, you know what? The whole core behind it is to really start local as much as we can, focus on the craft beer scene here. A lot of really talented, creative guys doing their thing, and women doing their thing here in Chicago in terms of brewing their own beer. And we kind of wanted to tap into that and have it emanate from that as our core.
Is this more of an amber or just a stout? Like, kind of, what's the chocolate beer like?
The chocolate beer, I like to excite 3 of your senses. When you see it, you're going to think it's a stout, but it's not. It's actually a golden blonde. So that trips you up right off the bat. Then when you smell it and taste it, the goal was to recreate Cocoa Puff cereal. So hopefully that's what I did. Would you like to try it?
Yeah, I would love to try it.
There you go. So as you can see, it's blonde. Most people would expect it to be a dark stout.
Smells just like Cocoa Puffs.
So it's totally unique.
Wow, that's interesting. That is very unique.
Good.
That's pretty tasty.
It's no big secret that the Lucky Monk was reinvented and rebranded.
Okay.
We are the former Brass Restaurant and Brewery.
I'm a lover of all things Belgian. So, what are your Belgian specialties that you guys are doing?
Well, we happen to have one of them with us, which we nicknamed Grail, that showcases some French Cara Munich malts and some French Pale Ale malt. It's fermented with a special Belgian ale yeast, and it's become a nice flagship beer for us.
Awesome. Can you give me a sample of that?
Unfiltered, naturally cloudy, but it's bright.
Nice.
So we're committed to making 3 flagship flavors: the Cardinal Sin Grail, and we do a full-time Weiss beer, and then we have room for up to 5 different seasonal beers.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about the brands you guys make and kind of like what you have on tap and what's coming up.
Yeah, definitely. The first brand that we got going on right now is Half Acre Daisy Cutter. Daisy Cutters are hop bomb. Really nice and hoppy. We do about 5 varieties of hops in that beer. Really, really nice aromatic hop aromas, and not a ton of bitterness in the beer. Got a nice citrus undertone to it, and it finishes with a nice little bite.
What's the next great thing coming from Half Acre?
Actually, the next big thing coming up right now is we're doing another collaboration with 3 Floyds. It's called She-Wolf, and it's IPA. I can't really give you any more specifics about it than that because I'd have to kill you. But definitely, that's the new thing coming up right now. And yeah, we're just ramping up production on our cans. So you can find 16-ounce 4-pack cans out in the market. Just sent them out last week. So.
Oh, cool. So tell us about kind of what you guys brought here to this event.
Well, this is our flagship beer, Pegasus Dry Hopped IPA. It's a dry hop beer, mostly Cascade hops. It's copper toned, so what we were going for is something not too heavy, where you could have multiple and not be overwhelmed by the hop, but still get that aroma and all that body that you want, and still be very smooth. So.
What's your best beer you got here today?
What kind of beer do you like?
Andy, I like all beers, so.
All right, we'll get you set up with a sour brown.
Okay.
It's going to be a really good beer.
Okay, cool.
Nice and complex. Be nice and bitter up front. Then it's going to mellow out. You'll taste some of the oak flavor out of the barrel. It's a really fun one that we brought up. Something different from everybody else here.
That's interesting, yeah.
Nice and smack you in the face when you first try it, and then it just kind of mellows out at the end.
It does, it does. That sour is really up there up front.
Oh, yeah.
So. Yeah, it's very good.
Sour. There's a lot of really talented brewers here that are putting out really, I guess, rich, flavorful, outstanding beer.
And that's really the ultimate goal, right? Is
the whole point. You gotta enjoy it.
Excellent beer. So.
Yeah.
So hey, thank you so much for
my
putting on an
pleasure.
event like this.
Thanks.
And just for letting us come along.
Thanks.
And,
Hopefully we'll see you next year.
Yes.
You too.
All right, enjoy.
All right, thanks.
Thank you. Hey guys, you've had a great time. Great beers, great local breweries. Special thanks to the Hoptacular promotions team for giving us access to everything. And make sure you guys come check this event out next year. It will be great. It will be awesome. And bottoms up.